Good morning. This is Chris Cameron from CameronOnline on YouTube. And thanks for watching my video. Hopefully you'll find these useful. I like to try to give back. And this is part of my ride-along chat series on success. And it also deals with people skills a lot. And one thing that I find that is a really great topic and it helps me out a lot, I call it Let It Go. And a lot of times we have things happen, or we hear about things happening, and we get all involved in it and wrapped up in it. And next thing you know, we're spending time on that. And in the end, the results, we can't really make any real change to the results, or doesn't affect us. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect our vision for how our life should be run, doesn't contribute to our goals. And so there can be, several things or several reasons that it doesn't matter. And so what I'm saying is, when you have things in life, some of the things you just have to let it go. They're minor problems. If you were to address them as urgently as possible, you wouldn't be able to make any real difference. So my advice is to let these things go. And of course, being able to judge what that is also important too. You want to know what things that you should let go. And the reason for it is, you say, well, I want to know, or I think it's important, and it might be really important. Or it might be you're just really curious. People like to know what's going on. They like the scuttlebutt. They like the gossip. And some things just don't matter. And other things, they may affect you in that it might hurt your feelings, or you're curious, but you can't do anything about it. So it's better just to let it go. That is the best way to handle that. Let's say if you've got a business and somebody returns an item, I know I sell online, and you get all concerned like, they returned an item, it was $50. Maybe it wasn't the right item for them. The best thing is to go ahead and happily accept the return, because if you bought an item in a store and it didn't work out for whatever reason, you would really think a lot more of the store if you could bring it back and they accepted it cheerfully. And then you would be more apt to buy more from them, because they're easy to deal with. Even if the reasons you brought it back were nothing to do with the store's fault or the quality of the item. So sometimes things happen that we would rather they didn't happen, but being all concerned and worked up isn't worth it. It won't make any difference. So a lot of these things, I just let it go. When I'm at work and I see people that could do a better job, and I work with clients that we meet with from time to time, and they're not doing their part, it's going to affect the quality of the product they're trying to acquire. I just let it go. I can get all worked up and it won't make any difference. So it's just going to cause stress, which can cause bad health, and this is a large part of letting it go, is to lead a happier, more carefree life. I don't say don't look where you're going, don't look out the windshield of your life. I'm saying some things you can't affect, so don't worry about it. You can't fix everything. You can't mourn everything or be upset. And if you do, you're spending time you could be happy with being upset. So let it go. It's something that I've learned over a period of years. And I don't really remember reading it in a book, but they related to things like that. If the newspaper upsets you, why are you reading it all the time? You just want to keep up basically with news events. You don't have to hear about every crime or every piece of gossip or the score of every football team if you're not really that interested, So there you go. Thanks so much for watching. This is Chris from beautiful Florida, and Chris CameronOnline on YouTube. If you like the video, I'd appreciate it if you click it. Click that you like it. It helps us out, helps out YouTube too. So have a great day. You take care.